customers? Oh, pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus?
No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help. Huh? Do I look nervous? My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there.
Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
Hey! Aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror? I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
What do you mean, research?
Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying? Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all.
There's that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Apologies. I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher.
But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher?
Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal!
Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time, I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out. I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And... sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best.
Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Welcome.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
Outrider Amber.
No time to lose. I could get used to this. No time to lose. No time to lose. time to lose.
Daddy, on top.
No time to lose.
Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Seems like that nun's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain, or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? But Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the nuns of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the track. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Pixie. Your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After commit...
Yes.
We're going to hunt.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
This isn't good. Vents. Must counterattack. Loneliness of death.
Halo. Gua
Gacha
lagi.
apaan? Gacha Genshin.
Ya gua lagi main story-nya tapi.
Gue pengen ngincer bandnya sih.
Iyalah pasti gacha lo.
Tadi itu ya ampas banget.
5 star-nya pada bilang ini anjir. Si itu.
Udah ada map baru ya?
Udah ini gua lagi main.
Aduh ikut dong. Pengen lihat ini ya.
Gua pengen dungeon. Ayo, domain yuk. Gua mau nyari buat hydro nih.
Hydro tuh apa?
Hydro artifact. Ini mana ya? Bentar, ini bahaya nih yang ini. Nggak mau main cash.
Gue dapet tiba ya. Dulu.
Ya. Oh, ini apa nih?
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me?
Gila cuy, petanya cuy, mantep banget.
I got used to operating in adverse
Ini
conditions
apa ya?
a long time.
Butterfly tree ya?
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Wah gila. Oi,
Mana map barunya?
ini gua lagi stream.
Barunya. Saya melihat secercah harapan. Aduh, Bennett, why? Why you come at there?
Nggak salah kan?
Sama dua aja. Sama.
Iya.
Shouldn't let your guard down. No time to lose.
Wah, sepertinya saya main Genshin lagi. Mari kita gacha. Di kebakar.
Gila sumpah ini. Kenapa?
Enggak, gue bilang temen gua.
Oh. Temen lu tuh reverse tuh siapa?
Apa?
Temen lu tuh reverse tuh siapa?
Refers to LD. Temen gua. Ini apa nih? Ada tanda tanya. Oh, dapat hadiah ini. Wih,
We can do this!
Apa?
Cap. Dapat ini, Cap.
300 primogam.
Akuin fake.
Iya kan gua udah bilang. Tadi gua udah jadi 21 gara-gara itu.
Ya ini. Ya, bantu lihat gua gacha dong. Biar hoki nih.
Alah, aduh sini mana? Bentar. Gua nyari tempat. Tempat dulu.
Nah, gua acep-acep dulu. Dia nih berarti kalau misalnya tiap dapat bintang 5 ini bakalan dapat terus berarti.
Setiap lo bintang 2, setiap lo assign 1, assign 3 sama
Sama 5 ya?
iya.
5. Wih, banyak juga ini gua acen anjing. Gila karakter gua.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Sabar dulu, main dulu deh, gua
for
makan dulu. Kasihan
Fischl,
nanti.
and the
Gua.
Prinzessin
Ya udah.
Wih, banyak banget gua ancen ini. Wah, hoki sih.
Reveal thyself.
Lumayan lah nih gue bisa air 45 cepet nih kalau main event ini.
Ntar gua kasih tau temen gua juga dah. Ntar nih.
Apa DBD? Rim fragment ini buat apa ya?
Teman-teman saya bangsat semua sepertinya.
Kenapa?
Gua kasih tahu ya. Oh, biarin bodo amat udah gak main Genshin udah.
Oh,
Tadi ambil aku tuh. Ambil aku gimana aja nih. Ini kok masanya kurang lama nih kan?
ini belum bisa diakses ya?
Wah, LT tak bisa masak le.
No
Ini
time to
delay,
lose.
Dok.
No time to lose.
Wih, ada sili merah. Apa nih? Warming sili. Oh. Oh, ini namanya ancient rhyme cannot be melted with...
Wih, gua ada 30 kan?
Oh, oke. Oh, ini warming sili kayaknya bikin kita anget deh. Ada Thresher juga.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Turnover. Kenapa ya turnover ya?
Who's next?
Apa sih turnover? Oh. Oh, itu gunanya. Oke, mana teleporternya? Di atas kah? Kayak paling atas. Oh, ini mah nggak terlalu butuh api.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Bring it on. No time to lose.
Hah? Oh, alah ini. Tanin dulu. Nah, itu apa ya? Oh, ini yang tadi nggak sih? Wih, ketemu Albedo.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk.
Chat, nonton chat, aku baca.
Bentar. Gue ketemu Albedo nih. Dah.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch.
Gila,
I've
suaranya
been ashamed to leave these particular hilly trails on.
What's up with sketching hilly churros?
Wih, dapat 100
What makes
prima
them so
aja.
interesting?
Oh, banyak juga.
iya.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain.
Gue mau cek itu dulu.
If
Gue
you'd
udah
like
berapa
to
kali
have a
dapat
look at
bintang.
my sketch,
Bintang
it may
5
give you a clue.
Wow. Look
Oh,
at
di
the
sini dapat sekali.
detail. But
nggak
some
mungkin
of
dapat
it
lagi dong.
seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the
Yeah, check,
cyclical
mate.
lives of
Bro.
such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence,
Gas.
from the known to the
Benet tuh ini Benet.
Hold your
Ini
horses.
Benet. Aku mau cek ini.
Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We
Aku
found
cek
your
dulu.
man.
Cek.
I'm headed back.
Astaga. Lu
Astaga,
kok hoki
naga.
banget dah. Heran gua mau kill lu.
Don't you have any
Aduh, dapet ras lagi. Gua nggak dapet ras, gua nggak dapet sacrificial sword lagi. Coba.
Gue satu lagi apa nih? Semua
So
aplikasinya
Sister
tahu, sumpah.
Rosaria brought you. Surprising.
Feeling gua aja ya anda.
And I didn't have time to thank
Aduh,
her.
aku.
But back
bagus
to the
juga.
point.
Ah, itu bukunya Ningguang
From
tuh
her
kayak si
words,
itu tuh.
It seems that you were looking
Si
for
Raffi.
me.
Ya, gue
We
dapat
met
senjata
a
berapa
girl
kali? Tuh.
Mondstadt.
Bener nih, Kak.
Sucrose. She said you were stuck
Berapa
with
kali
your
foto doang?
research.
Loh,
I see.
Iya, makanya hoki
So
banget ya lu.
Sucrose sent
Gua nggak
you
dapet
here.
dapet lagi.
Then, if I'm
Udah
not
8
mistaken,
udah 8 lembar
you
gua.
must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
oh,
heard a bit of
ini yang
everything.
pakai 100% ya
Your
si.
actions during
Eh.
Storm Terror's attack, your elemental
ya
control,
udah lumayan lah ya ini.
and quite a few
Untuk
other
siapa?
mysterious
Untuk kuliahnya,
things.
berarti?
I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all.
Aku
You
atau
came
Minggu?
from afar. From another
Sama
world.
aja
nih?
dua-duanya.
Correct?
Sama aja.
Oh.
Tuh, kli gue pakai apa sih? Bentar.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my
Coba
research
lagi
would
ini yang kayak ini
benefit
udah pasti
enormously.
nggak apa-apa.
Forgive me.
Skip. Kalau misalnya gue masih
This
dapat
must
berarti
be confusing.
gue terlalu hoki, Jo.
Where should I begin?
Wih, bedo. Ih.
Hmm,
Gue ngincar
the
hero nggak padahal.
essence of life?
Whoa.
Gue
You
ngincar hero
wanna
kan.
start
Gue
with
ngincar
that?
mana aja di sini kalau misalnya ada.
Ada.
You're right.
Iya, tapi
Giving a
malah dapatnya
demonstration
tamu
would be
aja.
better than trying to explain. For example, awakening
490
life,
guanya.
breathing new life into fallen
Ya,
leaves.
jadi 3 kali gacha dapat itu lumayan.
Wih di sesuai trailer.
Apa susah taruh.
However, I have a
Albedo
particular
nih
seed in my possession.
lemah tapi
The
memukau
method
anjir.
I'm talking about has produced no
Lemah
results.
tapi memukau.
Iya.
It's like you, in that it hails from another
Apa ya,
world,
pengen aja punya gitu loh.
helping it to grow,
Keren dir.
Ini apa nih?
to bloom.
Event shop. Hah?
That's the problem my research is up against.
Ini
That's
apa
where I
nah?
need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to
Iya,
figure
itu
it
gua
out,
lagi nyari tuh.
Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much
Event apa sih ini?
assistance.
I beg
Bentar,
to
bentar.
differ. I'm unable to comprehend
Wih.
the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the
Kali
known
putar.
world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the
Nih
seed
gue
to
coba
sprout.
si Widow sih penasaran gue.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Itu skillnya bisa di spam sih ya.
It's possible,
Nah, skill.
but I will do everything in my control to
Kayaknya
ensure your
bisa di
safety.
spam.
Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder,
Sumpah bagusnya apa
does
anjing
this
ini?
constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Sumpah lebih jelek dari Zhongli anjing. Iya lumayan sih. Wah, aduh, gacanya kebuang percuma sih kalau misalnya gue bacanya. Gue dapat ini sih.
Lu pasti dapat albedo sih kalau lu mau gacha.
Iya, pasti dapat. Nah, masa, aduh. Dia ulti ngapain? Skill 3 apa? Skill E. Udah gitu doang. Terus?
Gua kedinginan.
Aku mestinya apa, Cok?
Nah, gua mau refine buku gua deh.
Keren sih dia nih.
Keren untuk dimiliki, bukan buat
Iya,
dipakai.
using technology type increase the elemental master of non-party member of Oh gila sih, bagusan siang link anjing.
Tapi itu lumayan kalau lo main bangunan, geostructure,
Dia bisa pakai zongli ya? Bisa dikomboin zongli ya?
bisa.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts,
Ultinya kayak chill deh sih gue bilang. Ada
I don't
ledak-ledak
know.
gitu.
But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible.
Lagi. Aduh, gacanya. Pinter sih ini. Mihoyo bangsat.
Still a little difficult to understand.
Nyotak Fischel, Bennett, Sucrose juga.
Iya, buat naikin cells.
the seed gonna be?
Jadinya dia masukin
If it turns out to be
4
a
star yang
delicious fruit,
berguna anjir.
dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Fascinating. And
Fascinating.
this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some... Oh, that rules out that possibility, but that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick. Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the given that there's clearly a discrepancy in our research. Firstly, this mysterious elemental pop let me lure a few slimes to the area. Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself.
I knew it.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. there's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental...
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved, but if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for it, yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. It's a type of ore known as star
Itu
silver.
yang ada kupu-kupu di mana? Gue
I'll
lupa
take
deh.
you to my campsite.
Di dekat domainnya itu
We
Blood
should
Stand
be able to
15.
begin concocting the...
Oh iya.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but let's keep our eyes...
Terus di lorong-lorong itu nih.
What
Saya
the?
yang lorong-lorong kemana sih?
Di atasnya, di atas.
Di atas domainnya ya?
Ya, di bawah, di bawah. Di samping-samping. What the fuck is this? So easy. Dan wah. Wah. What is this? Oh, another Crimson Agate. Nah, ini pasti penting nih, harus dicatat nih. Ntar, taruh dulu. Lupa gua nggak boleh sembarang AFK di Dragon's Fight.
Apa?
Circle.
Apa?
Circle.
Oh iya. Dingin ya?
Menggigil,
Dia butuh
menggigil.
apa sih? Iya tahu butuh apa sih dia biar nggak menggigil gitu?
Campfire gitu-gitu yang ada sumber apinya.
Ya nggak bisa ngerti kayak gitu gimana?
Apa?
Nih kan tuh kan gua ini nih mau ke sana nih terus gua nggak ada alat-alatnya itu gimana?
Sebenarnya bisa juga tetap. Lu ada kayak batu merah. Nah, itu tuh kalau lu hancurin, lu bisa ngademin lu. Manasin lu. Nurunin temperatur suhu. Gak harus punya itu. Gua juga gak punya obat kok. Kan lu kalau mau bikin obatnya harus punya salah satu material dari Dragon's Spine. Ini Scarlet Quartz-nya juga keluar terus kok nih. Nih tuh, gua dapet lagi. Ya, lo harus di sini.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Lu main daily itu udah kelar.
Udah, kemarin subuh. Gua sampai jam 5 kemarin.
Yang itu yang ID kecil belum?
Belum.
Nah, itu nanti bareng.
Seingat gua belum ya.
Ya udah.
This
Udah?
one, usable with a bit of polish.
Aduh, sabar. Gua kedinginan. Bisa mati gua.
What luck. This should be
Bisa
enough.
mati ya? Darah bukan
My
terus.
campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Oh, kalau ke teleporter kayaknya enggak deh. Gila nih musuhnya cryo semua sial. Ini apa nih, start? Oh, buat ngangetin badan. Ini udah, sekarang gue close. Wah, banyak kotak. Wih, ini sih ini
This
Timotheus.
is my campsite. I've added the materials we
Mati itu
collected while we are waiting.
mana
Iya.
yang
Over here.
Itu yang alchemist.
Waduh, map baru ya ini ya. Yang ini.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met
Oh,
an
banyak
Mondstadt
misi
already.
ini loh ini.
Oh, I've just gotten hold of
Misi
the data
biru
from
gitu.
your experiment.
Wow. Look at
I wouldn't call them result. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the
Serem nyanyinya
phylogenetic
di
relationship.
tempat ya.
Following this
Enggak lah,
line,
serem
Not
banget.
bad for a point
Awal-awal
of
serem
entry.
aja, Cok.
But strictly
Gimana
speaking,
gitu kan?
slimes are elemental life forms. A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants
Tingginya sama
and
kayak Fisil
insects.
ya, albedo.
Yes, sir. That sound.
After all, we've got our primary data already. If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world. Huh. Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need
Oh,
some more.
pakai
I'll leave you to it.
Cilde, pakai C ini bisa ya ini? Si Dilak.
Gak bisa.
Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Wow, what is this? Potion 5 star. Drink the potion.
Ini Scarlet tuh apa? Oh, biar tetap api itu ya.
Oh, iya tetap api.
Bisa berapa banyak nih minimal?
You got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank?
It was my own concoction, of course. Well, perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance. And in conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned,
Aw, Paimon wanted something cool.
then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same, they can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregis vine or an eye of the storm. To sum up, Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limit. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me. But starting with the premise of an...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry.
See that.
You can count on
Katanya.
me,
Itu
sir.
apa nih yang
Trying to
tengah-tengah
turn.
ini?
What Paimon
Apa?
meant to say was, that's the spirit.
Mana?
Mr.
Wah, ada
Albedo,
monster
say
gede lagi
something.
nih.
Nah ya itu yang susah. Nah itu nggak bisa dipakai api itu nggak tahu deh pakai apa. Gua belum ketemu soalnya.
Ini
Itu biasa banteng itu yang paling gede. Bentar.
wah, tipe listrik butuhnya ya.
But if you're interested,
Oh nggak pakai claymore aja bisa. Ya listrik laser.
Bangsat.
Lo belum bisa
40k.
bikin. bisa bikin potion yang ngangetin itu ya? Bukan.
Belum.
Itu kayaknya reputation deh.
An elemental
Bonti ya?
life form from another. Albedo's
Enggak. Reputationnya yang pohon itu deh.
Masih belum diupdate ya ini ya?
Apa?
Si apa? Itu Chongli.
Atau harusnya udah.
Lah tuh,
I'm back.
Lah.
Did you see anything interesting? Not to
Ini
worry.
kenapa nih?
They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be
Hah?
hard-pressed to
Kayak masih
find
ambil
an
ini deh.
everyday use for
Iya, iya biar ngangetin badan juga itu. Oh gitu caranya. Itu juga bisa berarti yang itu tuh, yang batu itu. Kayaknya isinya kotak deh.
Tunggu ada masalahnya.
Enggak, bisa nge-spawn lagi kok, tungguin aja.
Well, on with the research. There may be
Ito ba?
significant. Take to that,
Ini
for
dia bentar, ada
example.
yang
Here, those with visions can manipulate, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able. So, leaving elements to one side. To you, I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time.
mana anjing nggak
No,
masuk
no.
banget.
You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Babi yang nggak nge-spawn ya?
You think Paimon knows how to do that stuff?
That was your best effort? Have you tried using your elemental power with food?
Itu di depan.
I don't mean. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. I suppose I have a curiosity for things anyway. Well, why don't you cook us up a sunshine spread? Not only
That does sound yummy though. Okay, good.
I'll leave you to it then. If there's anything left over.
Paimon doesn't think. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food?
Tadi mana cahaya tadi tuh bangsat. Oh itu dia. Kayaknya isi box ya ini. Satu kali lagi kita harus
Where does
cari.
he get these
Ini
ideas from
apa
That was
maksudnya? Ini apa nih? Oh alah.
Iya itu.
Oh ini apa?
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come
Mencair
up
tuh.
short. Unless,
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food.
Menghapus
Not to worry.
diriku,
at
akan
least
ku
we put some food to
berikan
good use. And here's
semua
your portion.
cintaku.
Enjoy.
Glad
Janganlah
you
engkau
were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to.
Hey, you were being nice a
Nih chat
second
kita chat
ago,
apa nih?
but you do have tasty recipes, so
Isinya apa ke?
Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have
Lah?
good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes, I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. I managed to retrieve them.
Paimon's
Don't worry if you had, say, I must.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
Wih,
Yeah!
Ah.
Let's just do
Iya
a
itu
real
kayak
fashion way.
Status 7 tapi Status 7-nya ini. Itu yang kalau kasih ini bisa dapat hadiah banyak gitu.
Frostfruit.
Lu nggak punya itunya Cleanser Agatanya gua ada 2 sih. Itu kayak Anemoculusnya di sini.
Oh. Wah, mantap juga ya.
Iya. Oh my god, ada Rengar gila. Gua harus lawan dia kan.
Cara dapatnya masih Crimson Agate. Oh, kayak gini nih.
Wait.
Oh.
Iya.
Waduh.
Gue baru punya 2 itu.
Kerjaan. Ini lu udah ya ini ya? Tadi.
Hah? Iya, gue baru dapet 2 belum. Tapi gue belum ngancurin itu. Gue nggak tahu caranya.
Itu tambah stamina.
Enggak kayaknya.
Satu. Ya, gue mesti tandai dulu tuh. Tadi itu di sini 1 kan. Tandain dah. Ini udah berarti 1.
Aduh, modal gue nih. Salah jalan.
Di sini 2.
Oh, ngapain gue jauh-jauh ya? Ah juga gue.
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. I'm wondering, this elemental site, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains,
Cap.
correct?
Apa?
Bisa dipukul juga rupanya.
Iya.
Ini kayak amber itu.
Unfortunately,
Ah,
though elemental sight is
Oh
seldom
tuh di depan
seen,
masih ada anjing.
it is
Apakah
not
ini?
only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed to get?
Don't be disheartened. This
Oh,
falls
untung
entirely
banyak
within my
tempat ini ya.
expectations.
Berteduh ya.
I
iya.
have to commend
Kalau
your
awal
Kraken.
kayaknya gitu deh.
Up until now,
Kalau
our
nggak
research
emang
has
nggak terlalu
focused in
putus sih.
essence. The
Cuman lo
distances
kalau
between
lagi
humans
jalan-jalan
are
nyari kotak
reflected in
baru
our
pakai dah.
intellectual, looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments?
Ada cicak
Then
dulu.
I shouldn't get too excited.
Apa nih?
Still, we'll gain a more... I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical...
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Ini apa nih?
Dapat banyak buku sih ya.
Oh.
Dapat banyak heroid dari tadi gua. Udah dapat berapa nih gua?
Ini jadi ninja chat.
Ninja. What do you mean?
Itu ada yang suara ini. Suara gitu.
Ngaco lah.
Tahu.
Wih, ada luxury chest. Oh, ada geokristal. Oh, cryo butterfly.
Ini ke atas. Aduh di situ dia lupa ya bangsa dingin cok.
Nah, ini udah mulai butuh nih gua. Butuh api,
Kedinginan.
butuh kehangatan.
Leave it to me.
Ini apa nih ya? Aku butuh kehangatan. Waduh. Oh ini dia hangat.
Wish me luck.
Makin seru ya.
Seru dong.
No time to
Oke,
lose.
gua nemu lagi Crimson Agate. Ah, ini kelarin dulu dah baru.
Yep.
Sandain.
You want us to jump from up?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and... Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might, no matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would, please.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
Teleport the waypoint.
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget my
Anjay,
said
maka.
anything.
Nanti kau bisa api butuhnya nanti sekarang. Cat.
No time to lose, no time to lose.
Cat.
Iya, betul. Ntar Albedo ada ini yang aku pengen nyari.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about to make some analogies between gold, petrified trees, a sun, the essence of the I'm willing to pour all my energy into
Udahlah
research.
jauh
And
bergunung ya.
yet specimens are finite.
Lo udah fancy ya.
Unknown transition all these
Ya,
things
fancy
that
sama
start
Zhongli
out as
enak.
objects
Bisa
of
di apa?
fascination end up possessing the
namanya.
prosaic mundanity.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilly trails? Because you got to see
Oh ya,
something
kerjaan
new
juga
and
ya.
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer
Oh ini gue
inspection.
kasih sama yang gak ada fantasy
So
ini.
after all these experiments, are we gonna be
Of course not. You have been of greatest now.
Walau kau
Follow me.
menghapus milikku, akan ku berikan semua cintaku. Ada badai cok.
Nah, ini tes terakhir gua sama Albedo nih, nah, kan ntar kan.
Ini nanti ini kenapa nih gak bisa masuk cok? Lo kok
By royal decree.
ada badai yang menghantam, saya tidak bisa lewat. Apa kata lo? Ini kalau misalnya kedinginan darah berkurang terus.
Iya.
Juga ya. Ini sudah mulai kedinginan ya.
Nah, ini pasti ruin guardnya bangkit nih. Ini pasti. Wow, ada cleansen Agate lagi.
Ya. pernah kak di sini nih. Map anjing.
Oh, ini nggak sembarang ngikutin Silly sih ya ternyata.
Maksudnya sini?
Wah, gua kira asal ikut-ikutin aja.
Wah anjing nih. Mau buka map aja susah ya. Tapi makasih sih bikin susah. Ada tantangannya atasnya.
Bentar.
Waduh. Butuh obat anjing. Dingin.
Deh, harusnya gini nih.
Dingin.
Gini. Terus gini. Makan gua.
Dingin. Kita berubah.
What? Sekarang dia bisa ngeluarin laser.
Oh, di sini. Apanya? Gua rasa.
Ini heroin guard.
Oh, monyet.
Nggak bisa di stun lagi. Wow, keren.
Ini ada wall gimana ya?
Apa?
Ada wall gitu.
Wall, coba gua lihat.
Tuh. Nih.
Wah, nggak tahu. Gua belum buka kan. Gua aja gua gasin langsung ke situ.
Astaga, naga ya udah. Pakai lah. Gue butuh kamar dulu anjing. Enggak susah nanti kalau malam sih. Nanti dia bisa di sini.
Gua aja masih ngikutin story-nya.
Gue sih mending buka map dulu anjing. Biar misi
Ya.
gampang juga.
2 kali kerja itu mah.
Nggak, biar lebih cepet juga jadi misinya. Gak apa-apa. Biar sekalian menjelajah aja. Misi-misi, menjelajah.
Ya udah, serah lu itu, nggak ada yang larang.
Gitu. Itu nanti tidak terhambat kan. Mulai dingin.
Hari ini gue mau berapa kali ya? 5 kali dungeon itu udah. Yang buat nyari hydro artifact.
Wih. Ini win gun apa lagi nih?
Iya itu yang tadi gue ngomong.
Oh, ngentot laser dong.
Iya, gue udah bilang ya.
Iya, gua kira
Dari matanya, kayak Cyclops. Aduh, oke.
Lu. Mana? Lu kok hilang?
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Itu tipe S di sini sepertinya. Apa jatuh? Kita butuh tipe S. Terus apa?
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of
Wih,
the
ada
ruins.
teka-tekinya sudah.
After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with a physical test, there are no restrictions.
Tuh.
Everything a tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action.
2.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
2. Itu monster apa lagi nih? Oh bukan deh. Goblin nada umuman rupanya.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Banyak kubu-kubu malam, Cuk. Oh my god, did you come in, baby? Yeah, is that okay? I like that. Cool. Baby.
Wah, ada
Anjing
time
jatuh,
trial.
bangsat. Gimana tadi?
Ini ada suara siapa ya? Kayak kenal gua.
Gua
Oh, JSP.
Dragon Spine.
Ya.
Temen gua 2 orang dapat Skyward Heart anjir.
Mantep dong.
Gua itu yang bawa 8 buku, Cok. Bangga.
Gua gacha senjata dapat Sucrose. Gua gacha orang dapat senjata anjir.
Sama aja lah, Jo.
Gak tau sih, PT gue baru 42 soalnya di banner yang itu.
Gua baru berapa ya? Bentar, gua liat.
Enggak, 47, enggak 48.
Gua parah banget sumpah kalau gacha-gacaan ini.
Bisa sih dapat WGS, tungguin aja Luffy. Sampai gua dapet, gua kencingin lu.
9 kali 6 gua. Iya, 9 kali 6 berapa?
54.
Oh kan, udah banyak sih, sial. Nggak dapet gua ataupun.
Duh, ini Dragon Spine luas bet anjir.
Iya, sial. Kalau di zoom out kecil cuman ini gede, sial.
Gedenya tuh gara-gara ada itunya doang, apa circle-nya doang. Kalau nggak mau gampang nyarinya. Oh,
Lumayan Ji ya, 600 primo ya.
lumayan. Gua nggak dapet apa-apa sih. Sedih juga gua.
Ya, nabung PT lah.
Iya, nabung PT. Gua lagi mau naikin cici gua sampai 80. Oh, tadi situ lagi.
Ini nggak termasuk monster sih ya, Dragon Spine ini.
Tapi
Wow.
satu of seven-nya monster.
Iya.
Satu of seven-nya ternyata di atas, bener-bener di atas aja.
Habis Dragon Spine langsung habis story Dragon Spine gacha kali.
Panjang banget story. Bentar, gua aja belum kelar.
Ini gua ke terakhir ya, lagi terakhir final eksperimen.
Ini gua masih jalan-jalan lagi nih. Ada berapa eksperimen sih? Gua
45 ya.
Panjang banget dong.
Panjang nih gua udah dapat 2000 lebih XP.
Sama. XP gua juga udah naik drastis aja. Oh, lu udah lawan bos yang ini belum? Apa? yang babi gede.
Belum.
Babi gede.
Belum ya? Iya, nanti di Dragonflight ada babi gede. Jadi dapat achievement kalau lu bunuh dia.
Oh. Aduh, ini gimana caranya? Oh, ada 2.
Nggak tahu, gua kan lagi jalan-jalan tiba-tiba ketemu babi gede banget gitu. Darahnya kayak bos
Di Dragonflight.
di Dragonflight, tapi gua lupa posisi tempatnya. Kayak di awal-awal gitu.
Dapat apa itu?
Cuman
Dapat babi banyak banget.
Possible to activate the central mechanism.
Terus sama dapat
Exactly what
XP.
will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to
Dapat
finding out.
daging, bukan dapat babi.
daging
Dapat
beku
daging.
kan harus dikeringin dulu.
Iya.
Harus di ini
Iya,
dulu.
daging buku.
Wah, ini Skypass mantep nih, awan semua nih. Wah, ini
What's
nih.
this?
Gambar ini.
To the best of
Calon-calon
my
tempat foto
knowledge,
yang bagus nih.
these
Selain
belong
di
to a
tempat
script of
Skypass.
some kind. They
Oh,
can
ini
be
dia
found all over Teyvat,
lawakul yang
but
itunya.
there's still a lot to learn about them.
Udah ada yang pergi ke tengah
And
belum?
as for why they should ever have
Belum
come to
belum.
rest here,
Gua masih
Let me make a
di
copy first.
pinggir-pinggir.
I'll make time to
Okay.
go over them in greater detail.
Kenapa Ted?
after
Lu mau ke tengah? Anjing dulu gua mati. What the fuck?
Aduh, tapi kayak nggak sempat deh. Mesti butuh obat anjing.
I've truly gained a lot from all this.
Cat gimana
Oi.
Cat?
Comparatively. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get
Gimana
back,
Cat?
Apa
I
tuh?
may just have a fleeting miracle for
Doi
you to
saya Cat.
witness.
Mantap kan?
Mantap.
Paimon's kinda looking
Lu
forward to seeing
jauh
the
lebih baik daripada landasan
Not so
anjir.
fast.
Landasan mah.
You're not leaving until I'm convinced
bener
that
itu.
nothing dangerous
Orang.
Ini
is going
Rosaria
on.
nih curigaan sih ya.
Iya.
You!
Gua kayak
You didn't
I
apaan
most
sih nih orang?
certainly did not. And I've witnessed
Tapi
everything that you
lumayan
and
sih
Albedo
dia
have been up to.
dia
And
dia
say
punya koko goat
you
milk
let your
tapi
guards
Oh,
down.
akhirnya gua ketemu Cok.
Or maybe you were drawn in by
Apaan
his
sih?
compelling
Robot
sounding
Mas.
hypothesis
Robot
and
apa? Robot
friendly
bintang.
demeanor.
Bintangnya.
Kayak
bintang.
dia cemburuan sih ya.
Taking orders from a complete stranger,
Emang Rosaria tuh
drinking
kenapa sih
anonymous
sebenarnya?
potions,
Nggak tahu.
participating in all
Ceritain.
kinds. I'd sooner believe you
Teman
were
sama,
than that you would be so
Demen sama
naive.
kayak Albedo
Or
kan dia.
perhaps you
Listen, sister.
Nggak tahu sih
His guard's so high,
karakter
you
gua kan.
can't even see over the
Oh iya,
top of it.
bener
it doesn't
bener juga
matter
ya.
what you think. He could be a
Karakter
saint for
Teddy
all
kan
you know.
cowok ya.
But I'm only concerned with one thing.
Apanya?
Kalau
Whether his alchemy has
main karakter
transformed
lu
you
cowok
into
kan?
something more sinister.
No
Maksudnya
way.
main karakter?
Mama would have sensed it.
With an
lu
alchemist at
pilih
his level, you wouldn't
yang
sense
Geo
a thing.
Traveler-nya tuh
In
cowok
any
atau
case,
cewek?
I'm not
Cowok.
about to let a potential.
Oh iya,
So, what are you
Kok
gonna
cewek
do?
nggak apa-apa.
I've got to hand it to
Gua-
you.
gua- gua
You
pilihnya
have your
cewek.
moments. If I can be sure that I've
Lebih
investigated
lebih
everything
enak
else,
dilihat aja
the
gitu.
only items left on the agenda are.
Wih, luxurious chest, mantap.
But for insurance purposes,
Demen gua nih
now
yang kayak
then,
gini-gini nih.
which is what I was hoping.
Overtime.
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander,
Lu
a
ketengah,
word of
Tep.
advice.
Nih,
Don't be so quick
ini
to trust
ini satu lagi
Albedo,
mana anjing?
and don't repeat the same mistakes that
Nih
you
gua
did this
gua
time.
ada di apa
made a
di
lot of rash
bagian-bagian deket-deket
decisions
tengah
today.
sih, tapi
Oh, di sini nih kayaknya.
She's good.
masih termasuk
Ya,
So
luar.
bintang
Mindset
merah itu.
doesn't have many people like that.
namanya.
Huh.
Batu merah maksudnya.
Gua sebenarnya lagi kelas aja tapi wifi gua kan mati gitu kan, jadi gua joinnya pakai kuota. Ini gua main juga pakai kuota. Gak tau kenapa nih first media nih anjing emang. Belakangan ini jadi kayak gini aja.
You're
Saya
back.
butuh batu
Good
merah,
timing.
batu merah di mana dirimu?
I've just... You
Batu
took quite a while.
merah.
Did you get held up on the
Iya,
way back?
gua sekarang udah gak
I
pada
wouldn't
disconnect
worry. Time
lagi
for the
tuh.
results. We got a myriad of data today.
Oh, itu dia.
But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is...
You couldn't tell that
Ngancurin
just
itunya
wasted
mesti
all
pakai
the
batu merah anjir,
I
gak jelas.
understand that this may
Iya.
have seemed
Ini bukan batu
self-evident.
merah deh,
Have you ever
babi.
considered that the world of Teyvat may have a I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here
Aku
without
udah kedinginan,
consequence.
datang kau
And
semua es
nothing
bangsa.
seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle.
Di mana batu merah berada? Ah, itu dia.
The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Teyvat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let
Baby,
alone bloom.
baby, yeah. Is that okay? I like
But
it.
Justru
after
kemana
I
sih
observed
anjir?
you,
Ah,
I had
nih,
another
nih.
idea.
Tuh. Muncul nih budak-budak kontol nih.
Budak
Wih,
kota.
Iron Blade Sword.
Talk to Albedo and hear his conclusion. Mana
Imitating you
Albedonya,
helped
Pak?
to inspire my alchemy.
Anjir,
And
tiba-tiba
so-
nge-spawn.
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing.
Gede banget dah. Robot bangsat.
The transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem. And now is not nurturing otherworld.
Ih, pingsan dia.
Oh, the final experiment. Udah gue buka telepon.
Sekarang ceritanya berpusat ke eksperimen ya.
Iya, kan
It would
Albedo
seem
eksperimen
that that's as
terus
far as we
kerjaan.
go. A
Namanya juga
transient
researcher.
bloom of incomparable beauty.
Main topiknya sekarang sih Sucrose.
Life's proudest
Iya.
achievement.
Paimon thought with
Sweet.
all our
Oh, dapat
effort,
3 luxury chest anjing kalau misalnya kalian bahas ini.
forever, and it
Yang
didn't
mana?
even have any
Ini.
fruit.
Life
Sama
is a manifold
Coba lu
tapestry
lihat.
of free entities.
Coba.
Its
Ah,
value
lu di mana,
shouldn't
Ted?
derive from how long it stays with us.
Nih, lihat dua.
Even a momentary burst is
Oh
precious.
iya, oke.
Di sini
A
kan.
short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently,
Itu luxury ya,
lived
bukan
to
precious.
perfection,
Precious salah.
is
Luxury
necessarily
ya.
one unburdened
Maksudnya
by
ya
loneliness.
lumayan gede
So,
lah.
Ya.
do you understand what
I-
it meant
I get-
about us
I get what you
conversing here,
mean.
arguably being a small miracle?
Saya melihat secercah harapan.
Things feel a little heavy right
Waduh.
now.
Harapan apa
Don't
nih?
be sad.
Tuh, tuh,
You've
tuh.
got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Dapat, monyet.
Thank you both.
Dapat.
Even if dispelling loneliness is
Oh
not
my god.
essential for
Oh, di
life,
situ dia tuh opennya
it certainly
monyet lah.
doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me
Buat
to
open di
discover
sini
the
tuh perlu
means to
dari
make a
sini
flower
ke
bloom.
sini. Kalau misalnya gue udah open terus nanti gue OTW ke sini lagi berarti oke sih.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a
Oh
valuable
my god.
journey for me.
Satu, dua,
In the
Baby.
future, if the need
Yeah.
arises,
Is that
Satu,
okay?
dua,
I
tiga.
solicit your help
Lagi.
again. Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how
Ini
ordinary the
ada ping
results
bawah lagi
were.
anjing. Enggak.
But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial?
Makanya.
It should not have been
Lu
there.
bukan teleporter doang ya?
What could it mean?
Enggak nih nih.
Those born of earth are bound by its imperfections,
Wajib.
but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike.
Ini gua lagi
both composed of a
ngikutin
substance that
silinya
has
nih.
yet to be fully defined. If
Iya kan,
one day
ada sili.
I lose control,
Bener.
destroy Mondstadt,
Oh ini bisa
Destroy
digali.
Oh, itu
dapat
dia.
apa nih?
can I rely on you to stop it?
Gila, mau gua spoilerin gak lo?
Apa?
Apaan?
Si Albedo katanya kalau dia kepikiran buat mau ngancurin Mondstadt,
Look at that.
kita bisa nggak diandelin buat berhentiin dia?
Let's see how our fellow
Nggak-
explorers are doing.
Alasannya
ngerti.
apa anjir?
Nggak tahu, pokoknya
Kita harus
bilang can you real if I want destroy ini can I rely you to stop me? Waduh, jangan-jangan
Jangan dia monster.
jangan dia mau.
Ya.
Jangan dia butuh seperti Paimon. Oh chestnya nggak kebuka ya? Enggak sih, tapi Paimon tetap kesayangan dulu. Ibu.
Mantep nih, udahlah minggu ini gua ayat 45 berarti.
Ini ada aktif.
Aduh, ini ada misteri lagi nih ini nih.
Halo, apa sih?
Ini nggak bisa masuk nih kalau misalnya nggak ada.
Ada satu chest yang gua belum buka. Oke, gimana ya? Dua deh, actually. Gua satu chest. There are two actually.
There you go. Oh my god, did you call me baby? Yeah. Is that okay? Monyet apa itu? Anjing. Pantai pengaman. Agar saya
Akhirnya tugas-tugas gue semua selesai. bisa liburan dengan tenang itu seneng banget gua. Maaf walaupun ada tugas yang buat Januari lah tapi masih
Bacot kamu ya.
Yeay, batunya. Oh, chestnya mesti diambil semua, mantap.
Satu lagi mana? Where are you? I miss your fucking ghost, bitches.
Can I
Oh my
have
God.
Can I have Ganyu please?
No.
Please, I want Ganyu so bad. May I have her?
No Ganyu for you, bitch. Monyet, anjing.
Please give me Ganyu please.
No Ganyu for you, chat.
I already spent my pocket money.
Emang iya? Anda jangan membual.
Oh, chat membual mulu.
Saya tidak sombong.
Anda sombong.
Tahu nih, gua kesel aja pendukung Real Madrid sombong banget aja.
Wah nyentot, kenapa bawa Real Madrid tuh?
Yeay. Gak tahu aja pendukung Real Madrid sekarang sombong-sombong. Mentang-mentang menang kemarin aja.
Tidak, aku TP.
Madrid.
Aku mau ke atasnya, tapi terlalu
ada
susah.
Sucrose.
Hey, it's Sucrose!
Ah,
Are you here to explore the snowy mountain too?
Pilar.
You scared
Ini
me.
map ke kontol.
Please, don't
Mau
scare me
ke
like
atas
that.
aja.
I was giving my research report some much-needed consideration.
But you were just standing over there, staring into space.
Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. It has seeds that are 4 times as large as... Oh! Are you interested? Wonderful! Next time, please allow me to show you the fruits of my work. It's a shame. If I wasn't coming to this mountain, I would have brought some samples with me.
Yeah, weren't you doing research in the city? How come you're here?
Timaeus and I were helping Albedo organize research data. Timaeus just left, in fact. You didn't run into him?
Sure didn't.
He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo when it came to data. By quite a long shot, in fact. The significance of some things Albedo is able to grasp almost immediately, but we, on the other hand, take considerable time. I fear that this must be the difference in our knowledge and experience showing. Timaeus seemed rather depressed about the matter. He said he was going to take a walk, so I'm currently settling the leftover affairs myself. I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, I gleaned some interesting data from these reports. But, well... guess my search for secrets will have to wait.
Secrets? Ooh, what secrets?
Actually, do you two have time right now?
Don't have anything on us but that.
Then, could I ask you for a favor? In truth, I feel like Albedo is concealing something from myself and Timaeus.
But isn't he your teacher? What would a teacher have to hide from his students?
That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess that it is some great secret of alchemy.
Wait, how are you so sure?
Timaeus and I are both passionate researchers of alchemy. If it was anything else, Albedo wouldn't have any reason to hide it from us.
You do have a point.
Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo's hiding? Please. I'm just too curious.
What do you think?
Yes! Thank you.
All right. Let's take a little trip, shall we?
A secret?
Hey, what are you doing? Our mission calls for a delicate approach. Sure, but still.
Actually, you've arrived at just the right moment. I have business with you too, in fact. Here, catch.
Huh? What's this?
As you can see, it is a sword. I did not make the sword. However, I did add some alchemical touches to it. Would you like to try it out? My research indicates that this sword has some unique properties. Only you can use it, but I need to gather data from it quite urgently. So...
Wait a second! How can there be a sword that only one person can use?
Very astute of you. This sword has indeed had a curse laid upon it. An ordinary person would be unable to wield it at all.
Huh?
Or perhaps I should say that only you are immune to the curse. As such, we gain little from saying more. Go find some monsters near...
Woi, gua dapet pedang bintang 4 tuh.
Apa tuh?
Yang sesuai event itu.
Anjir, gua dapetnya the witsit melulu anjir. Tai emang. Sampai bosen gua anjir. Aduh, ini nge-freeze melulu anjir. Tai.
Aku upgrade tapi sampai banyak.
Di look gua mati. Fuck. Duh, boker. Tai. Udah lah. Langsung Fenty, woi. Main malah di look. Wait, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Okay. Holy fucking hell. Sisa Xiangling doang anjir. Anjir, tiga abyss match gimana anjir lawannya? Udah lah, gagal. Udah nggak sanggup anjir. Kayaknya challenge yang ini mesti bawa orang anjir.
This world is full of
No time to lose.
Let's try this out.
Dendro match. Dendro kali. Ini Xiangling gua kapan naik levelnya sih anjir? Padahal kayaknya setahu gua udah mau full dia. Bentar lagi berarti. Harusnya dungeon 2-3 kali naik sih. Gue pengen coba dungeon air aja.
Gua aja belum buka. Gue gacha yang vakuin vetanya cuma dapat Xinyan sama sacrificial sword lagi, sial. Kenapa dari sekian banyak senjata harus itu lagi?
Apa?
Dapat sacrificial sword lagi gua, sial.
Gue pengen tapi gue nggak punya. Mau apa tuh?
Gue dapet 2, aduh, padahal gue nggak pengen. Gue attack anything, but I don't want same type weapon. Give me rush lah.
Sentai Santa.
Bagus ya pas main.
Tell me that
Ternyata
if
pertama
you
kali gue dapat pas
really
gunanya
know
Teddy tuh. Jalan.
to make me fall in
Over here! It's
love
with this brat!
again.
Give it back, you thief!
Treasure hoarders? There are treasure
Duh,
hoarders
ini
in a
mau ke
place
tengah
this
gimana
Enough talk!
ya?
Hand it over!
Sabarlah, Ted. Gua aja belum ke tengah.
Nah ini
Gua ke
trial
tengah.
albedo nih. Oh enggak, gue kira trial albedo.
Gue udah tahu alasan kenapa skillnya AB itu tuh kayak gitu anjing. Lupanya memang banyak.
Jadi lo pengen punya nggak, Ted?
Apa?
Pengen punya nggak?
Enggak sih, gue udah disomong sama Penti. Yang bisa membantu saya.
Nggak jadi gesek dong, Ted. Sedih gua.
Apa?
Nggak jadi gesek dong, lu.
Gue pengen gesek Bennett tapi gue mikir.
Yeay.
Udah
Bener.
Blackwidow ya, ya sudah lah ya, anjing lah.
Jadi menurut lo gua bikin compound bow nggak terus gua refine ya?
Ngapain di refine sih?
Daripada gua bikin yang panas satu lagi.
Jangan di refine kalau misalkan lu butuh. Soalnya nyari prototype itu setengah mati anjir.
Tapi gua pengen banget sumpah biar attack speednya gila weh.
They certainly arrived quickly.
Mending pakai rasa ya kalau gitu mah.
Kan nggak punya gua.
No.
They seem to have been talking about
Bakal
this
punya masih suatu
Why are you looking at me like that? Of course I
Tapi
didn't steal
sumpah
the
sih kalau
sword.
misalkan
Long ago,
lu
the
nge-refine
knight's got a
weapon
band of treasure hoarders
yang kayak
outside
gitu
the
tuh lu
city.
rugi
The
gede
good thing,
banget.
this sword was one of those items. We believed it to be stolen
Kalau
plunder,
menurut gua ya.
but I noticed it quite by chance while in our storehouse.
Ini cara
So,
Indeed. And I initially
gimana ya
intended
cara
to perform
bukanya ya?
some experiment. This
Ini suasana
ancient-looking
kamar gue
weapon
biasa
was-
udah di kayak
magical
refine.
sword?
It is said that the smith
Sama-sama dingin
vanished
ngentot.
not long after
pas
creating the
kamar gua juga
weapon,
dingin aja.
with the weapon working backwards from.
Aduh, gua nggak punya pengguna pedang itu sih, jadi gua nggak bakal pakai.
That's kinda spooky. No wonder it's cursed.
Ini
Exactly.
gimana cara gua ke
Oh iya,
keluar?
di sini nggak
Do
ada
you know
bos sword
the
ya?
story of Durin and this Black
Apa?
Durin was the
Nggak ada
black
bos sword
dragon
ya?
who menaced
Bos sword.
Mondstadt.
Oh, nama
Find
Black
the
Dragonnya
defeat
Durin.
of the combined efforts of the
Nggak tahu
Vram
deh.
and the Animo
Durin.
Archon Barbados. After a fierce
Durin
battle,
apaan?
the vanquished
Ini
Durin
jantung
crashed
ya,
to
look
ruin
it look
here.
like just like
Fought
from
snow
can we go now?
gathers
It's
atop
really
this
super
mountain
creepy.
and never melts, which is the most
Strength
curious
glow around
phenomenon.
this back. Ini apa anjing?
Really
Bentuknya kayak
get
jantung.
into
Perhaps this place
Serem
was
sih.
chosen as a gravesite precisely so that the snow's power could seal the corrosive toxin coming from Jiren's body. It seems
Tapi banyak
plausible that
anjing nih.
Barbados would think
Tempat
of
untuk
such a...
hangatin ini.
Was
Batu-batunya
Barbados
maksudnya.
such a capable god?
Well, these are just
Oh,
my
jangan-jangan ini jantung yang
postulations.
di
I don't have any
seal
evidence.
oleh para
But
falconis.
what's for certain is that this mountain endure. In fact, I
Ini
believe that the
ini kan
vigorous
ada ini kan barrier. Bukannya gimana ya?
the
Tahu
dragon's
nggak?
eyes, claws, and scales ground into dust before being used to coat the blade. In this way,
Nggak bisa dibuka
Jiren's
barrier.
corruption and venom entered into the sword
Ah,
and
tuh
became
kota
the source of its
terdekat masih belum ada ini
very advanced
kotanya.
craftsmanship. But
Iya.
using the sword in
Nggak tahu.
battle would have allowed the
Boy,
corruption
Dragon
to
Spine
seep
bukannya
through
air
the
ya?
blade's handle. Ordinary mortals
Apa?
cannot wis-
Bawahnya Dragon Spine bukannya air ya? Apa salt?
You've purified the Valen's tears before. Which is a very
Kotanya lah,
rare ability
kota apa sih
indeed.
namanya itu?
This ability has
Kayak
protected you
monster
from
gitu
being
kan ada.
corrupted or poisoned. And you can completely eliminate their, which is why you and only you can properly wield the sword.
Inazuma,
This sword really is huge.
Inazuma 11.
It's glowing.
Dingin gitu ya.
As far as I'm concerned,
Kata
this
V3
is
ya.
where the real
Dingin.
experiment begins. This sword is still very weak at present. However, it is able to absorb energy, and through that,
Venti sange
it is
bangsat
able
cowok
to,
padahal.
in some sense,
Kan
well
cowok
then,
juga bisa
traveler,
sange, Ted.
I
Jangan
believe
lupa.
that we will soon
Apa?
have all the proof that
Kan
we
cowok
need.
juga bisa sange.
Oh iya ya.
Jadi
Ya,
cowok
questnya
tuh
dikit
waktu
banget. Wih, apa nih? The Child Prince of the Dragon and the Dragon. Oh, ini dia. Kumpulin ini. Wah, oke.
Jadi cowok tuh harus change.
Oh, ada quest
Ini-
ini. Wih, dapat material balik. Upgrade-nya cuman pakai ini. Oh, gua ngerti maksudnya.
If you are not change,
Oh, senjata ini bisa di-upgrade terus. Ininya gratis. Oke.
Tapi gue benci banget cilitkul yang gede anjir. Kenapa lu nggak jadi kecil aja sih? Wait, what? Kok nggak bisa dibuka? Oh, masih ada satu lagi.
Widih, gila. Ada X1 sampai 4 loh. More primo gems then. Oke.
Asik.
Time to menjelajah. Menjelajah ke atas. Kita
Apa tuh time to menjelajah tuh apa?
Explore.
Menjelajah, woi. Kalau tak tahu ke Panji sang penjelajah. Nah, ini Venti sang penjelajah, Jok.
Gimana nih cara masuk ke domainnya? Bisa nggak langsung ke domainnya?
Ini gua lagi cari cara, Cok. Lagi menjelajah nih ke tengahnya.
Ntar kalau nemu bilang ya.
Menjelajah di pinggir-pinggir.
Kalau udah ketemu bilang ya.
Gua lagi cari tempat sesi foto yang bagus nih.
Foto mulu.
Ya foto lah, boy. Gua
Oh,
main
iya.
ini kan untuk menikmati tempatnya.
Indahnya pemandangan.
Indahnya pemandangan, banyak lonte-lonte. Lonte-lonte sudah ada di dunia. Ya, atasnya ketutup, monyet. Kayaknya butuh kelarin misi ya.
Nggak bisa ya?
Dia ada kayak seal-seal gitu. Yang kayak si apa sih namanya?
Kok nggak ada?
Yang dulu tuh yang angin storm terror ya, storm terror.
Yes.
Oh.
Oke.
Oke.
Kelarin misi berarti lah. Gimana?
Very well then.
Very well, dan itu kayak kata-kata siapa gitu tadi?
Ayo, siapa ayo?
Aduh, oh Skyward, ya. Ya nggak sih?
Skyward.
Skyward.
Itu senjata kan?
Kata-katanya itu di Dota 2, Skyward.
Oh iya, benar. Tak ada, bisa. Cuman kayak bukan itu deh yang gua maksud.
Yang lu maksud apa?
Yang gua maksud kayak bukan itu deh.
Dan what was that?
Ya, worth it lah ya.
Bisa chat award kita nih.
Emang bisa.
Iya, tadi gue udah coba chat sama Richard. Udah kayak orang pacaran anjir.
Gue udah kasih nama orang yang suka berubah aja nama yang udah gue bikin nickname.
Maksudnya gimana, Cok?
Gue bikin nickname. Ini mana lagi sih Crimson ininya? Oh, udah nggak muncul lagi.
Kenapa tuh? Bentar.
Ini kok Crown of Sagehut namanya ganti ya jadi Crown of Insight ya?
Nggak tahu.
Lu nyadar kan tapi?
Nyadar. Gua masalahnya gua nggak tahu itu item yang sama atau item yang berbeda.
Nah, itu dia.
Jadi satu-satu doang nggak bisa barengan ya?
Tat, ini nggak muncul lagi ya? Crimson itu ya?
Crimson apa?
Yang buat ngancurin pohon itu.
Hah? Crimson yang buat ngancurin?
Scarlet Quartz itu loh.
Hah? Kok bisa-bisanya anjir di babi survive serangan dari
Dia apa itu yang masuk? Sekarang lihat. Ini pedang atau apa?
Itu loh yang buat pohon tadi. Kan lo harus ngancurin batu merah.
Oh, gue bisa ngancurin itu udah nggak bisa direspon lagi katanya. Tadi nungguin juga nggak respon.
Kalau ini
bilang aja ke Mihoyo-nya bug.
mabok. Wih, apa nih? Oh, gue punya feeling cara ngebuka yang segel itu harus ngancurin semua ini dah.
Semua apa?
Petrify Tree, soalnya dia mental ke arah situ.
Petrify? Yang atasnya itu?
Iya.
Anjir, kok ada abyss match anjir 2 biji?
Maksudnya Petrify itu apa?
Yang pohon tadi, yang pohon yang lokasi bisa dapat.
Oh iya bisa jadi ya.
Firefly-nya di mana? Kok gua nggak nemu ya?
Anjir butuh 10 dong. Gue baru punya 7/10 buat upgrade ini yang kedua. Wah gila sih.
Di mana sih? Pohonnya di mana sih? Di mana ini?
Ah coba gacha sekali. Wih, primogem gua 1111.
Oh, pohonnya di mana lagi? Ah, bodo amat lah.
Aduh, biru. Aduh.
Wait a minute. Saya melihat